Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, friends and family, staff and students, and of course, the rad grads. I stand before you as a poor representation of our graduating class to reflect on the long and arduous 4 years we have spent in high school. William Shakespeare once said, "Yo, high school was like so sick," and I couldn't possibly agree more. When I first stepped through the gates of Morale in grade 9 to officially become a student at this fine establishment, I made a promise to myself. That promise being to be myself. Oftentimes in high school, students are nervous and don't act like themselves, and I just wish they would. On the other hand, there are students like Ethan Craig, who's dancing and singing in the morning will often make me want to retract that statement. This promise got me into trouble in the past, but also defined my character and helped me develop into the weird person I am today. However, as a self-loathing individual, I'd rather not talk about myself any longer. We have all learned many things in our 4 years of high school, from extremely complicated math equations to how to build robots. However, more importantly, we learned how to live. Our high school years are some of the most important in our lives. It's where we truly develop into adults and promptly wish we were kids again. It's where we learn that responsibilities are something that no sane person wants, and that the world is much bigger than our minuscule high school. On a more serious note, we students have also learned things that will inevitably help us down the road. We've learned right from wrong, how to correct mistakes, and that mistakes are only natural. And of course, we've learned how to analyze a documentary. We have made memories that many of us will never forget, from ski trips to dances, and pep rallies, and finally getting the chance to pie your teacher in the face, to the exciting 12 days of Christmas competitions and the school's endless hype. It's difficult to not make memories in this school community as tight-knit as Morale, and I'm glad to have spent this time making those memories with you. As well, I've come to realize that teachers here are more than just knowledge dispensers. They are examples, role models if you will, that have helped us in no way anyone else in our lives has. I feel as though teachers don't quite get the credit they deserve. So I'd like to personally thank them for all their hard work. Similarly, our parents and guardians. They have raised us and taught us not to be rapscallions, but instead respected individuals. We must be grateful for all the help they gave us in becoming our own unique person. It's not easy to raise us hooligans, and for that they deserve a round of applause. Well, I don't believe that graduating high school is the end of the world. It is an important milestone in all of our lives. From this point onward, we are officially free from the shackles of our confinement to blaze our own trails and become respected adults. High school was only the beginning. I know it may have been stressful for many of you and might have been overwhelming at some times, but we did it. We've been asking for this day for much too long, and now that it's here, we can hardly believe it. Personally, I'm terrified. I don't know where life will take me or who I'll meet down the road, but it's truly exciting. As kids, we have wonder in our eyes, and I stand here before you. I can assure you that that wonder has never once left me. The only thing I know for certain is that I can't wait to see Shane Pendergast and Logan Fulford's first feature-length Hollywood film. As I close my speech, I would like to thank some of the staff here at Morale. First off, the lunch ladies for making those absolutely delicious cranberry and white chocolate chip cookies. Mr. Coffin for effectively teaching me that speaking is actually pretty alright. Mrs. Compton for helping me realize that math is not my strong suit. Mrs. McGee for always looking at me like I had 3 heads at the lean. Mr. Farrell for always taking his time out of the day to serenade the students in the morning. And the only relatively terrifying Mr. Crawford for teaching me that Edgar Allan Poe was a messed up man. Oh, and of course, my fellow students for making my years in high school just a little bit more bearable. Our graduation is a celebration. It may be goodbye to the people that helped us develop into fine men and women, but it's also a checkpoint. If you made it this far, what's stopping you? American philosopher John Dewey once said, "Education is not preparation for life, education is life itself." Thus, I beg you to live a little.